guy who they did like a documentary on this guy who had Parkinson's who wanted to ride a bike across the United States.
What Parkinson's? That's the shaky
Parkinson's
one, right?
the shaky one. Yeah, they had him smoke weed in the documentary, and it completely stopped his Parkinson's in like 3 minutes flat.
What is it? I mean, yeah,
Like, he was stoned off his ass. Don't get me wrong, but like the man wasn't shaking. He just seemed like a normal stoned guy.
It's a muscle relaxant.
I didn't know that I didn't know Parkinson's had that strong of a reaction with marijuana. That's insane.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of research on it recently.
That's good.
Give people with Parkinson's pot. Holy shit! The man looked like he was suffering.
It's you can get it if it's legal. You know, medical marijuana in your state's legal. Parkinson's one of those things that you're just like right on the list.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah! Sign me
So
up
it's
for
legal
Parkinson's.
here now for Parkinson's.
Google, how do you give yourself Parkinson's?
I think it's a genetic
You
disorder.
just go
I don't
into the
think you
doctor
can-
shaking. You're like, Doc.
I don't think you can catch Parkinson's.
Okay, Google.
It's like leprosy.
How do I
think
give
you can
myself
catch
Parkinson's?
leprosy.
If you hug a leopard, would you catch leprosy?
No.
Here is some information.
It's a
for
leper.
How can I help myself with Parkinson's? Here's a summary from Johns Hopkins.
This is just helping yourself if
Hey,
you have
what's
Parkinson's.
the Lou Gehrig disease?
Lou Gehrig's disease.
Yeah.
ALS.
ALS.
What's that?
I don't know. I don't remember what stands for.
American
but
Sign Language. Boom, got him.
that would be ASL.
Yeah. Age, sex, location.
ALS or
30 MS. How about you? HBU.
There's actually another thing out there that actually has similar results to ALS called Guillain-Barré syndrome. ALS, like your nervous system shuts down.
Your nervous system attacks itself or something.
Yeah, your nervous system shuts down starting at your fingers and your toes and moving in until you eventually suffocate on your own liquids when your lungs stop having muscle.
Oh, welcome to the AnythingCast, by the way. I'm Patrick.
I'm Eric.
I'm Will.
And
we're talking about horrible, depressing diseases.
I'm
today.
trying to find a way to give myself Parkinson's so I can get medical marijuana.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's been a lifelong dream of mine. How funny was that fucking episode of South Park when you first saw it, where he's like putting his balls in the microwave so that he can get hot? That was the funniest shit on television.
When they started bouncing on them through the town, I think that was
bad is microwave radiation.
It's not outside of burning you.
Yeah, it's just heat.
It's completely harmless
for the most part. Yeah.
So what microwaves do is they vibrate the water in an object so fast that it heats up.
Oh.
So if there's no water in an object, it doesn't heat up. Or if it's metal, it fucking reacts violently.
Is that why a Hot Pocket... wait, why does bread heat up so much?
Because there's water in the bread.
But it's very light and spread out.
Yeah.
So it's like the water heats up stupidly fast because it's so spread out and thin.
Today's news, all bread that you buy is wet.
Yeah.
Put that
there's
in
a
a headline.
small amount of moisture in all bread. If it loses that moisture, it becomes stale.
Get this, Will. There's a little bit of water in the air inside the microwave.
I'm drowning right now.
You're actually like 70+% water.
Oh no! It can happen to you!
No, Will, he's disappearing into a puddle. Will, no!
Well, he turned into a puddle.
God damn.
I guess the other 30% just couldn't keep up.
The end of Evangelion was real.
I was thinking more Alex Mack.
I don't know what that is. What is Alex Mack?
You don't remember that?
No, I have no idea.
It was like a Nickelodeon show where a chick could like turn into a puddle.
No, what? What is this?
This is like right around the time of like
Is this Wonder Twins activate and one of them turns into a pail
no,
of
she
water?
had like really weak psychic powers. She could turn into a puddle. Like she could just melt into a puddle of
it's
like.
not a psychic power.
No, that's not.
That's
the
not
psychic power was separate from that. She could
Okay.
also like very weak telekinesis.
Okay, I was gonna say that's the shittiest X-Men. I can
And,
turn into a puddle of water.
There's actually a Robot Chicken parody where they switch out Carrie with Alex Mack, and it's a lot less. It's a lot
I'm
more
sure.
anticlimactic.
I'm sure.
She actually, I think, ends up dying because she turns into a puddle at the end, and the janitor ends up mopping her up.
I never saw Carrie. Was Carrie's the scary one with the blood and the
Yeah.
yeah.
I've never actually seen it either. I've just heard it explained.
That's like Jaws for me, where it's like
I've seen
it's
the
supposed to be
original
it's big scary for some generation. For one generation, it's like what's our thing for that? The Ring, maybe. paranormal
activity, I guess. That was the big thing.
That was the big scary.
The Ring and the Grudge gave us that like Japanese horror that we weren't used to yet, and that in the early 2000s. And then later, I think the 2010s got the Paranormal Activity movies. And those started before the 2010s, but like they were in their heyday in the 2010s.
The Ring scared the shit out of me. I don't know if it scared you, but as I was like 9 or something when The Ring came out, and I saw it, and I should not have seen that fucking movie.
I think it's pretty scary on its own.
That was fucking dark for a 9-year-old. That and The Sixth Sense.
Especially if it hasn't been parodied to death before you see it.
Oh, absolutely. No, I mean, it just come out. I saw it like when it was first released on VHS or whatever.
At this point, I'm not even sure if I've ever actually seen it.
But Will, you're back!
Is it weird that they keep making the Saw villain, like, they try to make him a sympathetic guy?
Yes.
Well, they've been doing that
Jigsaw.
from the first one.
Did you see that they're coming up with a new Saw movie?
Yeah, Saw 10.
And he's like, you, I don't know, gave me cancer or something.
No, they
like
didn't get rid of the tumor when they did the surgery.
Yeah.
Like purposefully, they
So now
left the cancer.
He's got all the doctors in like his Saw traps.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a prequel to all the other prequels, all the 7 other prequels that Saw's already
Isn't that
had.
actor dead?
Yes, isn't he? Isn't that guy dead?
What, they make him with AI?
Yeah.
No.
Is he not?
Is he not?
He was in the trailer.
Maybe we just think he's dead because he's dead in the Saw
Maybe
universe.
they've just been reusing old footage of him.
He is dead in the Saw universe.
Yeah, he's dead in the
He's been
Saw
in the Saw
universe.
universe since like 3 or 4, I want to say.
He died in 3.
Okay,
Yeah.
Google.
And he gets his
Is
throat
the actor
cut
who
with a saw.
played Jigsaw dead?
I can search the web for that. Just tap the
Hey,
search
do
Jigsaw.
okay Google again.
Okay, Google.
Show me poop poo. Show me poo poo Google. Show Patrick all the poo poos.
Did it catch it?
These are the top results.
Oh no.
Well, Will, you get what you asked for, all right?
Yep.
How about the poo poo song? Let's poo in the kids' poo song.
What? Is this some Finger Friends bullshit?
No.
Oh
I veto this.
no. Oh no.
No.
Patrick, put it up on the screen.
Let's poo in
No.
the potty.
No.
Oh Jesus,
Stop.
what the fuck?
Stop.
Oh,
Stop. Stop.
damn it.
Stop. This is awful.
Well, this isn't poo poo. She's not saying poo poo though. We're not gonna graduate on the next verse to poo
White
poo.
dog.
Yeah, it's
Uh.
only a minute long. I guess we could. I
No,
guess.
no,
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 we don't
no,
need to finish it.
no,
That's
no,
fine.
no.
Okay. Okay.
We're fine. We don't need to finish it. I think
Okay.
we're good.
I'm
I
glad.
think we are fine.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
God damn it.
No.
Oh jeez. The fart. Oh.
Do you
Who
remember
is
Why is
this
there a
for?
marshmallow?
Who is this for?
I
Small
saw like the
children.
talking poo on one side, and then there's a marshmallow
Children
on the other
potty
side.
train.
Oh no, that's not a marshmallow. That's a roll of toilet paper, isn't
What
it?
are the comments? What do you think the comments are?
Oh,
Why the
I think
fuck
it's a bunch
is
of
this on
gibberish
YouTube?
because you only put this in front of like 4-year-olds.
It's a
like
fuck off of
Younger.
YouTube.
Oh, this is on YouTube Kids, so I guess
there are no comments.
there are no
thank God.
comments, right?
Thank
Yeah,
God.
so the pedophiles can't get people's addresses. No, seriously, like these really
there's
like
127 million views.
yeah, this is the kind of shit that like kindergartners play over and over again.
Yeah.
And like that's why they have so many views.
We're in the wrong fucking business, dude. We got to be making kindergartner poo-poo songs.
Yeah, those are either people who are actually into childcare or pedophiles, basically exclusively.
Well, we make up both of those demographics, so and we're not going to say
Nah.
which is which. But you and I make up those demographics, so I think we'll be fine. I think we got this covered.
Like how you narrowed it down to you and I.
Well, Will's a puddle of water. He can't do it.
You can't
anymore.
assault children.
I'm a puddle of water. I'm melted.
What was with the fucking Wonder Twins pail of water shit? Who thought that was a good
I-
idea?
Do not know.
Studio.
It's been parodied to hell and back now. So like now that we've
sorry,
had
I'm
like
still laughing about the fact that we just played that fucking song on the podcast. I can't believe we're
get
gonna get copyright or
copyright strike. Yep.
either that or the audience is going to have to listen to that and see it on the screen, which both of those bring me great joy, to be perfectly honest with you.
Well, if you ever need confirmation, yeah, Patrick is a monster. He brings the suffering of others brings him great joy. Yep.
Texas man says he did not hide the body very well when asked why he was arrested for his wife's murder.
That's not an answer to that question.
I mean, it's a factual answer.
He's right.
Why were you arrested for your wife's murder? Well, because I didn't hide the body good enough, I guess.
Police tracked his location to the scene of the crime via an ankle monitor he was required to wear from a prior offense.
My God. He was on house arrest and he killed his wife in his house.
Yeah.
That is the dumbest damn thing I've ever heard.
A 37-year-old Texas man is in jail after investigators accused him of dumping his wife's body in a lake and reporting her missing. Carlton Dudley of Plano gave an apparent admission after being placed in custody. He told an officer he was in jail due to, quote, losing his wife on Saturday and not hiding the body very well, according to an arrest affidavit reviewed by Dallas Morning News.
Did you lose your wife on Saturday and not hide the body well? Or did you murder your wife on Saturday and not hide the body well?
Tomato.
Yeah, I feel like your phrasing there is a little off.
I spelled murder LOSS.
Yeah, real loss there, yeah. For the victims. Not for the murderer.
Hey, if you had to be on a isolated island,
sure.
Who would you take?
I'm taking you, dude, obviously.
Wife?
I want you to suffer with me. You and me together forever, suffering on this hellish
we can commit suicide and get eaten by sharks.
Be like my wife or Bear Grylls, depending on the situation.
If we're doing if we're all going to the fucking island though, are we doing the Family Guy thing where we all like sit on top of each other just to make sure? You remember it's
to make sure that we're not gay.
No, I mean just there's no women. We all know we have needs. Anybody feeling anything?
I'm completely capable of,
I like
fucking
how
another man. Eric is fully capable.
Nope, I was going to say I'm capable of taking care of myself. I do not need another.
I like how Joe is in that, even though he can't feel anything down there.
Yeah, I think that was a
advantage.
bit, right? Yeah, honestly. He said something like, I appreciate whoever's tickling my foot or something. I don't remember that bit. Patrick, play that bit really fast on screen. Thank you.
Whoever's toe that is, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I think you can stop.
I mean, technically speaking, he just has mangled legs. He's not paralyzed.
Patrick, quit looking up Family Guy bits. You're gonna make your algorithm fucked up.
Yeah, get those off the screen, Patrick. Jesus Christ, stop doing that.
Yep.
Did you see
Family Guy compilations?
What'd you think of the sound clip that I made of you, Will?
Excuse me.
Did you like it, Eric? Do you like the sound clip I made? Of Will?
You guys didn't show it to me, did you?
It was on the new episode that came out this week.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard it.
Wait. Then I must have heard it the other day when I was listening to it, I guess.
Laugh.
Hell yeah.
What is it?
I'm glad.
What is it?
I don't remember.
We made a bet on the episode, if you'll recall. I said that we had already done the intro. You said we hadn't. And you said, Patrick, replay it and make me look stupid. And I said, well, you know, if we have done it and Will's wrong, cut his words up and make him say something.
Yes, I do remember that now. Yes.
What did I say?
What was it? I drug raped my uncle when I was a kid. I think it's what I made you say.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I thought I was drugged and raped by my uncle when I was a kid. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah.
You either drugged and raped your uncle or vice versa.
No, okay. Well, that just happened.
It's typical Mississippi lifestyle.
Typical 10-year-old style of life.
Mm-hmm. You know, let's go for a basic hypothetical. How much it costs to get shot?
How much does it cost to get shot?
Yeah, somebody's going to shoot you with a 9mm, say in the leg, in the thigh or something. Not the inside of your thigh, outside of your thigh. How much they got to pay you to shoot you?
No
life-threatening anything. There's a doctor on staff. He'll stitch you right up, but they're going to shoot you from a range.
$500.
They also might be able to...
$500?
What if they miss?
If they agree to cover all medical expenses.
Sure, yeah. I mean, they'll cover all medical expenses.
$500.
$500 to
That's
shoot
it.
you in the leg.
Yeah.
To get shot.
He's a cheap man.
Yeah, I'd need a couple thousand for sure.
I
like
9mm.
definitely right. I
Like-
need a couple thousand.
No, not for
Still
9mm.
hurts.
Not for 9mm.
Hey,
Yeah, no,
dude, you're
there's
gonna
enough to
your
kill a
leg's
man.
not gonna
It's
be
not-
good for a few days. Like
Like,
you're
9mm.
Can we assure that it's going to pass through soft flesh and not nick bones or
Let's say
anything?
you
no.
shoot you
I
in
mean,
the
you
butt.
can't assure that at all. I mean, they're
You
gonna
might be
shoot you in the outside of the
permanently
thigh.
Fucked up forever
Sure,
to a certain degree.
you could be.
Now, like if it's for saying like 45.
Oh
like
yeah, a stop sign size hole in your leg. Yeah.
$2,000.
Yeah, obviously a couple $1,000 if they're gonna shoot my whole leg off. I mean, I'm not stupid. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's pretty basic. I'd say
Hey,
$50,000.
Would
I'll agree
you-
that 45 has more stopping power
Would
than
you
9mm, but
agree. To
No,
get
we're
your
not done
hand
with
shot.
this
Hold
yet.
on, no, would you
We're
agree?
not
Would-
done.
Ah!
I want to.
Would
You're
you
going
go-
$500.
Whoa. Would you agree to get your hand shot with a 308
Yeah,
for $10,000?
308's the tiny caliber.
no,
right?
308 is a rifle caliber. That is a big boy bullet. That is something that a
Wait,
World War
so
II
like,
rifle
are
would
they, are
be
they
chambered
putting
in.
are they putting it up to my hand or are they shooting it
Pretty
at
sure
range?
the M1 Garand
Yeah,
shoots
they're shooting it
308.
at range.
choice.
My choice.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder what I'm picking.
Oh, I put my hand directly against the barrel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, you don't want to do it at range.
My uncle shot his finger off doing that. He worst case scenario happened to my uncle. He's
What?
growing over a fence with a shotgun, and he's crawls over the fence, trips. The barbed wire catches his foot. Shotgun falls over him. He falls face forward, and the shotgun is pointing right at him. And he has an instant to react to the shotgun being pointed at his face, and like knowing it's gonna go off because he sees the trigger.
And he like bats it away with
Yeah, and
his
he
hand.
batted away with his hand, and it
and
blew his
one of
fingers off.
Damn,
Yeah. Worst case scenario, dude.
that sucks.
Dude, his finger's fucking gone, and the other one next to it's all fucked up. It's like
I would
sideways and
imagine.
shit.
Like
Yeah,
a bunch of bird shot or something like that. Just
I think it was
ripped
buckshot.
off.
I think it was buckshot.
Wouldn't have
honestly.
mattered at that
No,
range.
not at that
really.
range.
I've been watching a lot of Kentucky.
$500.
Yeah, no.
$500. 9mm to the thigh.
What, do you think it'd be
$500.
that bad?
Good God, yes. I mean, like
It feels like getting stung by like a shit ton of bees, from what I understand, and I wouldn't do that for $500.
like 10,000 minimum.
how much would it cost?
Possibly 100.
I'm going $50,000. For $50,000, you can shoot me in the thigh with a 9mm at
No,
close
put it in the
range.
comments. Is $500 cheap?
$500 is so cheap. What would you
mean-
get with that $500? Like, what dream are you achieving with $500 that you got shot in the leg for?
You know, achieving rent that-
fry.
Damn, boy, that'll pay for my food for a whole month. Hell yeah, you can shoot me.
I mean,
I'm gonna have
yeah,
to
I
work
guess
for-
that's like normal, like just above minimum wage work paychecks. That's not.
Getting shot with a rifle
not a
round,
whole
though,
lot.
they're going to ruin my hand. Like, you got to cover the rest of my life with one hand.
Well, if they put it right in the center, you might be able to get away
Maybe.
with
Fine. Maybe.
Would
minimal
you-
damage.
would you
That's
be-
why I would press my hand directly
Of
against
course,
it.
yeah. I'm just going to be like, hell yeah.
So
go
Would
for
you
it.
be
bullet would
willing
pass
to
right
get
through super quick.
stapled in the dick? Like, would you be willing to get your balls stapled to a table with like a heavy duty stapler?
I thought about doing that for no money before. I thought about doing that recently.
for $25.
yeah.
No,
for my tab
absolutely
at the
not,
bar
no.
being paid. I heard that Steve-O does that at shows, and I thought about doing it myself. I was like,
That's crazy. Steve-O's on another level of
Staples his
pain.
balls.
Yeah, he
to
staples his balls to the stool.
He's on another level of pain tolerance.
I don't know. I think I could take
He
that.
still
I've had
does
my
that.
ears.
I thought he stopped doing that after he got off the heroin.
He does it
No, he
little-
does stand up now.
He does
And
some
part
stunts.
of his role.
He
Is,
doesn't do excessively dangerous stunts like, shove an entire fish hook through his cheek and swim with sharks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
He still does like small stuff like staple his balls to a fucking stool.
Or like break glass over his head.
Yeah, and I mean, stapling your balls to a stool isn't that bad either. Because I mean, you're just going to get the fleshy bit. You're going to staple it to the fucking stool, and it's going to feel like piercing your ears. You know, like you're not gonna feel anything. It's just gonna feel like nothing, and you're gonna be like, okay.
I'm sure his calloused, stretched out testicles have probably seen a lot worse than that.
That's a brand new sentence. No one has said that sentence before. I'm sure his calloused, stretched out testicles have seen a lot more than that.
Who other than the Jackass crew have been bitten in the balls more by snakes?
Oh, dude, yeah.
I remember that bit where they dressed someone's penis up as a snake,
they dressed his penis up. As
my god!
mouse.
Do you guys remember the poop volcano?
Yeah, yeah.
God,
dude, Jackass
that was so
is
disgusting.
Good. Would you guys? Did you ever answer that question? Would you drink piss for a video?
Oh god, no. Maybe if I was being paid a lot, but like,
yeah, if it was like a lot of money.
Just for the clout? No.
Yeah. Because me and Kara were talking about that after I asked you guys, and she was like, no, I would never kiss you again. And I was like, well, too bad, because I would. I would. But the problem is here that drinking my own piss isn't good enough. Because there's plenty of people out there drinking their own piss. You got to spice up your piss drinking. So I was like, everybody pisses and then it's piss roulette. No,
it's that urinology stuff where people drink their own urine because they think it's magically healthy or some other bullshit.
But like urine roulette.
Look, piss is like sterile or whatever. You can survive off of it in an emergency situation for a few minutes. But
here's a bottle. We all piss into bottles. We put it on a lazy Susan.
Just trying to
we spin the boy, and then it's Russian roulette with piss. You either drink your own piss or maybe not. How much do I have to pay you to do that video? How much, Eric? You're an actor. You've been in theater. Stunts are part of entertainment. How much Eric?
Would I have to be paid? To drink
to possibly
piss?
It's not just some random guy's piss. Possibly me
piss.
Or Will's, and then we're gonna drink piss too.
Boy, I don't think this podcast has that budget.
I don't think you have the budget.
No,
not for both of us.
You're the man who will get shot in the thigh for $500. I
would
want to
rather be shot than drink piss.
What?
Okay, I would rather drink piss than get shot.
Yeah, me too. Absolutely.
Without too much hesitation.
Yeah, absolutely. If it was get shot in the leg or drink piss.
I'm sure I accidentally get a fleck of piss in my mouth like every day at work.
There are guys
just working
on the
with all
planet.
those dogs and shit like that.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Look,
there's an Indian guy out there who's like,
really
yes,
gross.
I drink my grandson's piss. Yes. You small boy.
I'm exaggerating, but it's too gross.
I mean, I'm not saying I would be able to keep it down. I would definitely throw up.
I'd say, given the lack of value of my personal clout and everything else, I would have to say $5,000
to drink piss for a video. That's too much.
Don't look at me like I'm any cheaper.
What do you think people like Steve-O and them got paid?
I don't know, but I would do it.
What, for the first movie?
Well, for the first couple things.
Minimum wage.
Minimum wage.
Minimum wage. Steve-O would actively meet fans of the first movie and ask to crash on their couches.
Yeah, I remember they were getting paid shit originally in the first one. I saw something about
not
the fall of
except
Bam
for
Margera.
Bambi or whatever his name was.
Bambi, that's right.
Bam Margera.
No, Bambi. It was Bambi, our favorite Jackass member.
He was one of the initial organizers. No, not yet.
No, his mother's dead.
He's spiraling out of control right now, but
the classic.
Yeah, he's been having a really bad time as of late.
Yeah, he fell off the wagon.
He hasn't been well ever since Ryan Dunn died.
Yeah,
the classic.
None of us have, really, sincerely.
He was kind of a giant man baby up until then, who had never been told no by
Ryan
anyone.
Dunn?
No,
Yeah.
no, Bam Margera.
Oh,
Bam Margera is a giant man baby who's never been told no by anyone.
You know who
Is
is
also-
surprisingly chill?
Who?
Tony Hawk.
oh
I can
yeah.
believe that.
We should get Tony Hawk on the podcast.
That dude has
That'd
a
be so cool,
significant
dude.
lag.
I don't know if I'd be able to be on a pod with Tony Hawk. I'd be too fangasming.
Oh, yeah. I
don't even watch skating. I'd be too fangasming if we
feel
had
like
Tony
I
Hawk
loved him
on the
when I was a
podcast.
kid back in the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater days.
Yeah, I don't even know what to talk to him about. It's not like I actually keep up with his work other than the game I played.
So you're really tall.
Yeah.
And, kind of old.
Whoa, your name is Tony Hawk. I know that name.
What?
I think I remember him saying something about going to grocery stores and stuff, and nobody recognizes him as
Yeah,
Tony
he said it's
Hawk.
the best part of. He was like, "Yeah, it's the best. I got the best deal being a celebrity."
Yeah, Tony Hawk got the best deal.
Everybody knew who he was in the 90s. Now nobody has any idea who he is, and he can just go shopping
They
and stuff.
vaguely know Tony Hawk. Like, he gets all the money and none of the bad stuff with it.
He went to the airport one time, and like somebody like asked for his papers and whatever, and they were like, Tony Hawk, really? And he was like, yes.
Like Tony Hawk wouldn't have a private jet.
Yeah, of course. But I mean, they're still.
Yeah, you still got to go through the TSA.
No, I would actually believe Tony Hawk does not actively have a private jet.
He might. I mean, he probably flies economy.
No, yeah, but no way. Like Tony Hawk with skateboard money has a private jet. Like I believe he's famous. I believe he has plenty of money.
Yeah,
but not private jet money.
How much money you have to be private jet money? Taylor Swift famous?
Yeah, you got to at least be Taylor Swift famous.
Not really. As long as you be a little conservative.
Fucking Eric, you're like.
I know doctors who own.
He's right. I get out here and get a T500 for real cheap out the junkyard. Fix that baby up. Put some little gold lettering on it, and that baby be out there on the runway by noon tomorrow.
That's an amazing Eric impression.
I know.
How'd you do that?
I had to be loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Loud and drunk.
That was a little bit of a low blow.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Damn.
If it wasn't true, I'd be a little mad right now.
Just keep tacking on terrible things. Loud, drunk, and little dickhead. Just start saying like the most mean things.
Impatient.
Yeah.
Rapes ducklings.
Oh no.
Never on time.
Emotionally abuses dogs.
Just start attacking his career.
Tears up the artwork of like kindergartners and their faces.
Just imagine someone going into a school and like they're in that hallway where all the kids put their artwork, and you just go down there with your hand, just like
knock everything off.
Tearing it all down.
Dude, how did my parents not know I was colorblind until I was in high school? My parents, according to my parents, I drew shit and painted shit weird as a child, and everybody was just like, "Oh, he's just creative."
Yeah, I'm
out here painting trees red, and they're like, "Yeah, he's thinking it's fall." No, bitch, I just didn't know the difference between green and red.
Maybe they thought you had the tism.
Of course I have autism, but I'm also colorblind.
Well, they just chalked it up to the tism.
Yeah, be honest, all of us are at least 5% autistic.
Oh God, me more than 5, easy. I'm out here. I've got Hunter x Hunter on my screen right now.
I see that. Yeah,
it's garbage. It's dog shit. I hate it.
You've been watching. This is episode what, 70?
No, this is episode like 12 or something.
You hate everything.
I thought you were gonna say 200.
I'll hate everything. That's the show, folks. Welcome to the show.
You can't do that. That's
You're a
already
hate
a
watcher.
YouTube channel.
That's true. That is.
You've seen every episode of Velma.
I have not. I didn't end up watching that actually.
Patrick loves Velma.
I've seen every episode of Elmo actually.
Now, really?
Yes.
Wow.
What's your favorite character?
Big Bird. I'm a big Big Bird fan.
Fuck you. That's not an Elmo character.
Yeah, that's not on his little show.
I've been found out.
What's the name of the yellow chick he hangs out with?
What's the name of the clown?
This guy's a motherfucking poser.
Speaking of clowns, Will,
this guy doesn't even fucking like Elmo.
What's with those fucking Wendy's clown ass advertisements?
No. Do you even know Elmo's catchphrase? We're not letting this chick go.
What's his goldfish's name?
God damn it! I give up. I'm sorry. I don't know anything about Elmo.
Is goldfish's name fucking Goldie or something? Are you serious? The effort here. You could have guessed.
I'm sorry. I didn't know I was before the Elmo Council.
Disrespecting Elmo.
I'm sorry.
There's weight in these fish.
Patrick, help me. Patrick, do something. Do something. Get him, Elmo. Get him. Elmo, no, please. Please, no.
I'm gonna fuck you up, bitch.
Oh, fuck. No, get him out. Get him out.
All right. Get Elmo back in the bins. He's done mauling and Patrick.
Oh, God.
Yeah, some of us aren't dumb enough to just shit talk Elmo out loud where he can hear. Elmo can always hear.
I'm never shit talking anything ever again. I've learned my lesson, I promise.
What were you gonna ask?
Only positive reviews from now on.
We're
gonna talk about shit we like up in here.
I don't remember. What was I gonna say?
Something about Hunter x Hunter.
I don't know.
Some bullshit weeb.
You were talking about how retarded you were.
Yeah, garbage.
Yeah, I was talking about.
You were saying you were way more on the spectrum than the two of us.
I think that is what I was
Something like that, yeah.
You know, Eric, they say
So, like, way more than
1 out of
5%.
3 people are gay, and I'm not gay, and I know you're not gay, and so
But we all know Patrick is gay.
that leaves
That's
only
That's not.
But Patrick's a
That
huge
joke-
fag.
Patrick like
so-
totally
You know-
loves cock. I mean,
you know-
it's not
you know
like
what's hilarious?
It's not even a surprise.
is
like,
Patrick
like,
is-
hey, Kara, Patrick like cock.
Patrick
Like,
is
yeah.
gay, and yet he's married, you know, because he's obviously bisexual.
Yeah, because I'm obviously faking it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
So that joke works on 2 levels, and it's funny in 2 ways.
that's
think
right.
Because it both doesn't work as a joke, and yet it does work as a
And
joke.
that's what makes jokes funny when they don't work.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I've known Patrick for over a decade, and while I've never seen any of his homoerotic escapades, I've believed every
Did you say
single word of it.
homoerotic.
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 Fucking homeless.
I have believed
You just-
every single homoerotic. I mean, homoerotic is a
Hell
thing
yeah,
for sure.
baby.
I feel like hobos.
You got any
like-
change? God damn, I'm popping a boner right now, big boy.
Do you feel like hobos should
I
have
got
clown
some
noses?
change, but you're gonna have
Wait,
to.
what did you just say?
Do you feel like all hobos should just have like big clown noses?
I thought you said brown noses.
Clown noses.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
I mean,
would
it
you
would make
do?
them a little less depressing.
What if they were
It's
full
like,
of
oh,
pus?
look at them, little red noses.
I might give them more change.
Mhm.
What if you squeezed them and they were full of pus?
Some are.
Yeah.
Clown noses? Some clown noses?
So you just see a homeless man. He's got like a big red nose. You're just like, oh look, he's a clown. You like squeeze it. And he's just got a horrible infection. It's just like pus comes out. He's like, oh.
Will, let me paint a picture for you. You're walking down the street in the middle of the city. You go into an alley to make a phone call because it's just loud as shit and the cars are going. You walk into the alley, you're texting, you're like, okay, I'm gonna make this phone call. You look to your left, a giant group.
Shia LaBeouf.
No, like 7 or 8 clowns, homeless, huddled around a one of those like fires in an oil can,
Okay.
and they're frying rats, and they all just turn and look at you simultaneously. One of them honks his nose.
But otherwise,
And then-
they're completely silent.
Yeah, and otherwise they're completely silent. They just
Stoic
stare.
faces.
Yeah, it's just stoic staring you down. Do you feel like nervous at all? Are they threatening to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think they're
Yeah.
gonna do to you?
I don't know. Pie me, I guess.
One of them like
do skit comedy on me. I'm not gonna like it.
one of them struts up to you with his big ass clown shoes. They're
No,
honking
I'm
every
sorry.
fucking.
I've already sprinted away.
He's running away immediately.
He's like, the fuck they do? I was already running.
I'm sorry. I'm not.
I've never understood being scared of clowns. Clowns seem pretty fucking chill. Though most clowns I've ever met were some of the craziest fucking people I've ever come in contact with.
What
Yeah,
was with the
I got
whole
nothing against
clown scare
clowns.
thing?
It was
That was just a bunch of people catching on to a trend. They heard about it on the internet,
Whoa, it
and then
wasn't.
everybody.
It was a bunch of people.
Huh? What do you not know about the
was-
clown scare of like 2016?
Wait, no, you're saying it was a lot of people though.
It was like everywhere from like the U.S. to like Australia. I'm assuming it wasn't the same guy.
Are you one of those guys that would be scared of like seeing a clown in a dark alley? Like, you know, in the height of the clown scare thing, like, you know, you
I mean,
just-
like it just depends on context. If he's doing creepy shit,
yeah, like he's covered in blood and he's got a chainsaw.
I mean, yeah.
If he comes after me, I'm just gonna point a gun at him, and he
Absolutely.
can decide at that point whether the prank's over or
I'm
not.
amazed that none of those guys got shot.
Well,
really
I
did.
saw some of them
Did
got
they?
ran over.
Yeah, some of them got attacked.
Did they really?
I saw.
I
a
don't know if
video.
they got shot specifically, but I'm pretty
I've seen
sure.
videos of like one of them getting hit by a car.
Mhm.
Dude, send me that. That sounds awesome.
I-
Patrick, put in the
I
video of the
think-
clown getting hit by the car.
Hold on, like Patrick, pause the video. Look it up on YouTube.
Look up the video of the clown getting hit by a
I'm
car.
pretty sure it's on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's
What
no
do I
way some of these
search?
guys didn't get attacked.
A scary clown gets hit by a car.
Okay, Google. Scary clown gets hit by car on YouTube. Okay, yeah. Yeah,
It's like the one I saw was like on a bridge.
I have news for you. There's a lot of these.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's-
well, some idiots think that if they jump out in front of somebody.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Oh Lord!
Yeah. Hit him. Hit him.
What the fuck? He got out?
Bam.
Oh.
Knocked him down.
Oh.
Smacked him with a baseball bat.
Yeah. boy.
Wait, we have to look back. No, go back. Go back.
They did not go back.
They look back and he's sprinting after them. That'd be so fucking scary.
Wouldn't that be fucked?
Look.
Yeah, y'all just assaulted a man.
Y'all did a hit and run.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's,
what he was doing was illegal, and the way you guys responded
I'm
was
not
also
even sure
illegal.
that's illegal to stand as a clown in the street and be
To
creepy.
get out of your car and
What,
attack
public-
them,
that
that was
part,
illegal.
yeah, that part's illegal.
Public intimidation.
What he was doing was also illegal because he's like interrupting the like
well, he's
flow
technically committing assault.
like the clown.
Yeah.
There's a lot he's doing. By going out into public spaces like that, you could potentially scare someone causing a car accident and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of ways that you'd be interrupting the normal flow of society in such a way that could be dangerous.
I think that's interrupting the peace or something.
Yeah, disturbing the peace.
Yeah, basically
Yeah.
you get charged with that.
And threatening people, especially if you have like a knife or something like
Like I
that.
said,
Even if
he's
it's a fake
committing
knife.
assault.
You
Would it be
can't do
more or
that. You can
less
do that in a
scary-
fucking, haunted house. You can't do that on the streets.
Would it be more scary if he had his dick out?
A context would still be important, but generally,
Yes.
No, I
I'd
mean
say
like
yes.
same guy out on the.
I'd say
out-
yes.
Yes.
It's scarier
Yeah.
that he's got his dick
Yes.
just hanging out.
Yeah,
I'm definitely
that would
hitting
be
with
that would
my
be a little
car.
scarier. Yeah, yeah.
I think
hit
I-
him.
I'm not only hitting him with my car, I'm throwing him over the bridge afterwards.
If he wants to step out in front of me while he's on the highway, then that's his fucking prerogative. Like, that's dumb
Yeah.
as shit. Like, if he gets hit there, that's his fault.
I wouldn't want to hurt my fucking
Yeah,
car.
I'm a honk. Like, but I've swerved out of the way for small animals several times on the highway, and I don't do that anymore. Because I ended
Yeah.
up in a fucking ditch. My car miraculously
Dude.
ended up okay, and so did I, but no more. I
Man.
don't care about the possum or whatever. I'm just going to hit it head
I
on,
learned my lesson with that too.
and you don't break
there was
either.
a dog on you guys know Highway 25?
Oh, yeah, if
You
I'm
might have
going
to
like
bleep that. I don't know
below
if that's close
50 or
enough
so, I'll
It's
try
not
and
close
avoid
enough to
them.
us to worry about it.
Okay. Well, you know that highway?
Yeah.
So I was going down that highway for a while, and there was a house with a dog on it, and that dog liked to chase tires. And, everyone would swerve around that dog, but they had to swerve into the other lane. Well, of course, that lane happened to be going around a curve where you couldn't see.
Mm-hmm.
And one day, I swerved and just so happened to almost get hit by a car coming down the same way, right? Or the opposite way. Well, from then on, it was definitely no swerving for that. And let me tell you, the second time I did not swerve for that dog, it stopped fucking going after my tires. Every time I went past that dog, it stayed the fuck down.
I bet.
Mm-hmm.
I used to ride to school with my neighbor in the mornings to go to high school, and that guy would chase down animals if they got in the road with his car. He'd try to hit the animals with his car.
That
It was-
guy is in hell.
He
not-
works for the Secret Service.
Oh.
And I'm not even joking. Like, that is what he does for
He
a living now.
sounds like he's very qualified for the Secret Service.
Yeah,
if
you
I know
know what?
anything about law enforcement.
Yeah,
Yeah, we really need to purge that type of people out of there.
he was.
I
That
know
guy
that
was weird.
People with violent tendencies, like making them do violent work for the government, is probably a good use of them to a certain degree. But the ones who have already committed weird, malicious crimes, and
It's almost
stuff,
like
it's
hurting
like,
animals
eh.
is the sign of a psychopath.
Yeah.
That guy would scream at his own mother. Like, he'd spew hateful shit at his mom for minor things like not closing his bedroom door and stuff. He was just downright abusive to his mother.
Let me guess. He voted for Trump.
I have no clue. I do know that he was.
Just making some assumptions there.
I do know
Yep.
that he's like
Getting
closeted
political.
gay. I wonder if that had anything to do with it. I wonder if he's got a wife now.
Yeah,
Because
this is why being closeted and like denying who you are is a bad idea. It'll make you go crazy.
yeah, it'll make you run over small animals. He hit a fucking brick mailbox one time while I was in the car. He hit a brick mailbox because he was trying to run over a squirrel.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah,
Sounds stupid.
Yeah, he's a dumb motherfucker.
Mm.
He was also.
I hope he swerves off the road trying to hit an animal and fucking wraps around a tree.
I hope he hits. I hope he
Fuck
hits.
him.
I hope he hits the president and then has to go to jail forever.
No, I actually hope he just has a sudden epiphany and realizes he's a complete and total piece of shit and blows his own brains out. Let him do one good thing before he dies. Kill the monster.
A cab.
I'm great with cops. I love
He
cops.
was the only reason I know that he's in the Secret Service is because
I
the
joke
Secret
about
Service
ACAB. My
came
uncle's a
to my
cop.
house
Yeah.
when he applied. The Secret Service. I got a knock on my door one morning. Just woke up. Knock on my door. I open it up. The Secret Service is outside.
You didn't mention the fact they used to swerve on the road to hit small animals.
No, I was a little bit too intimidated by the Secret Service
That was
being
you,
at my
man.
front door.
You were the one who
You
was
were the
supposed to
one.
tell them that. That's how you were the only thing standing between this
You should've-
sociopath being hired.
He was
And
already
not.
in the military.
You should have lied and
Yeah,
been
the
like,
military's
yeah,
full
me
of
and him.
sociopaths, but they're easier to control in the military.
You should have lied and said me and that guy smoked weed like all the time.
I did tell them that because we did. I did tell them that. I told them that
I'm
he was.
shocked
I
he
told them
actually
that he
got
was a
in the Secret
closeted
Service.
homosexual. I said that. I was like, well, he's gay, but I don't think that matters for the Secret Service anymore. But I was getting over the shock of opening the door and it being literally the Men in Black, and getting over the fact that when I did that, my first reaction was to raise my hands and immediately be like, I give up.
I got a question.
Yeah.
If someone comes to your door and they wave a badge in your face, and it's not like they're not in like a cop's uniform, right? Like they're in like a suit and tie, and they're like they put a badge up, like say the Secret Service,
Yeah,
and they're like, I'm the Secret Service or I'm the FBI. Can you not just be like, pause? I don't believe you. I need to call someone and verify that.
Sure. Yeah, I think you can.
Yeah, I would just have them come back with the actual police.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Yeah.
warrant and police.
Yeah. He was very kind. Like, he was, my immediate thing was like, fuck that. I assumed that first off, I just assumed that
That
if
you
the Secret
tried to
Service is at
assassinate
my,
the president.
no, if the Secret Service is at my house, I'm 100% already assuming that they have a warrant. If they're there to arrest me, they're not there without
Yeah.
a warrant. They would have just sent the
Secret
cops.
Service
You
doesn't
figured they
usually-
found out about the printers.
Yeah, I figured that they found out about your tax fraud. I figured they found out about the printers in the basement.
Mhm.
I figured that they found out about Reed's child sex ring. I just thought.
Shouldn't accuse Reed of that at all. He's not even up here.
He would get pissed.
Yeah, he'd be so mad.
Now we can talk about the biological experiments.
Well, can we
Like
talk
where
about
we're
your
growing
illegal
the new
moonshine operation?
Everybody knows about that. That's
Okay.
like a what do you call it? An open secret.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That
Everyone
stuff's
knows
good though.
about that.
That stuff's good.
Mississippi would be the worst place to have a moonshine operation, and it's only because we live in North Mississippi, and it's only because we live in a swamp.
I know
And
like
swamps
4
suck.
moonshiners.
I know a few.
Yeah, but I'm just saying as a location. I'm not saying you can't. Eric. I'm saying the location sucks.
Why? What do you have to
Yeah.
have? in
'Cause it's a
moonshiner?
swamp. What do you
Yeah, but
mean?
what do you have to have in a moonshiner
Well,
that's like
you have to
Yeah,
have
what
a
is
still.
that?
You have to have like a place, like a permanent place to put it.
so
I
like
mean,
it being humid is bad? Is what you're saying?
probably yeah.
Okay,
No,
so
there's
you don't like
nothing-
have any facts to back this up. You're
Like,
just
there's
like
nothing
it
swamps.
sucked to make moonshine in a swamp.
Yes.
Like there's nothing
Okay.
about a swamp that makes it hard to make moonshine. That's where moonshine comes from.
no. They come
swamps
from
and
the
the hills.
mountains.
The hills and the swamps.
Eric, get out of here. Just
Get
Have
the
you never been
fuck
to
outta here.
Louisiana? I mean, Jesus.
no.
hmm
You guys ever want to make moonshine?
Yes.
Yes, actually, I've actually got a whiskey making kit at home.
Do you?
hmm
It's illegal to make it, right?
Yes.
It
is
is no,
It is illegal to make.
no. Under a certain amount, you're allowed
Oh,
to make your own.
If you want to be a fucking
If you want to sell it and like
square
make a
ass
lot
technical bitch, yeah. If you make fucking 2 ounces of it, it's legal.
How do they make
of it, you can
toilet
make
wine?
a couple bottles.
Eric,
I'm sure
you know
there's an
there's
actual
a
technical
barrel.
shit, just like you can grow tobacco as much as you want as long as you don't sell it. But for all technical and actual practical purposes, yes, it's illegal to make.
I hate it when people go and like try and buy those like mason jars filled with quote unquote moonshine from a liquor
Oh,
store.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just like, you guys do realize that by definition, this is impossible.
Yeah.
The
pretty
ice
much.
cream
In
stuff
fact,
is
if I made-
delicious.
Beer in the back of my house and sold it to people in large quantities,
Which
that
you do.
would be moonshine.
Which it is.
Because moonshine is simply illegal, untaxed hooch you make in your backyard.
I gotta get back
So
into
in other
calling
words-
alcohol hooch. I was doing that for a while.
If it's
You
sold
were.
in a store and they paid taxes, it ain't fucking moonshine.
Eric, how do they make toilet wine? You're the resident alcoholic. How do they make toilet wine? What,
Pour
what
the
do you
ingredients
do?
for wine in a toilet and let it ferment.
Yeah. What do
So
you
like,
mean? It's not hard.
yeah, but like,
What do you need? You need
Yeah, what do
grape
you
juice and you need
Sugar.
no, the sugar's in the grape juice. You can
You're a
add some
fucking
sugar to
grape
it, but you
juice.
really need yeast.
So what
That's
you
it.
like put it in the back
But
of the
yeast
toilet?
is actually really, really easy to get a hold of because it occurs naturally. Like you can just get
in
some,
toilets.
Well, you can
Yeah.
get some
Yeast growing in
flour,
your toilet.
just some regular flour, and get it wet and put it in a cup, and just leave it like covered for a while, and eventually yeast will just start growing on it.
So
And then bam, you've got
how do
yeast.
you use
Put
the
that in
toilet
there.
while you're making
That's just
the
a place
wine?
to
Do you
hide
just
it.
not?
Yeah, that's just a basin. Yeah, I guess you just wouldn't use it.
You just don't
while you're
use that
doing it.
toilet.
That's my
What toilet
guess.
do you use then?
The other ones.
Because I mean, you only get. No, I mean, I've been in jail. Like you don't get. There's not a lot of toilet options. I'm just gonna
Well,
go ahead and say
you're talking about a prison thing in jail.
sure,
You're
but I
talking
feel
about
like prison's
prison
probably
wine.
worse.
Oh, I know what you could do.
What do you do?
And in
You,
prisons,
you
you
make
have
the-
multiple toilets.
Well, what you do is if you're stuck with just one toilet, what you do is presumably you would also have like a sink or something. Yes.
Yeah.
All you have to do is use the toilet regularly, make the wine in the basin on the back, and never flush it. Just fill up like a cup with water and pour that into the bowl itself every time you get done. And you can just flush it with that, thus leaving the back.
So that's
Open
why
the
all
rest
the
of the time.
that's why all the toilets in jail have the sink built into the back of the
Oh,
toilet.
probably.
The top of the top of the toilet is always the sink.
Probably.
And I was always like, I mean, that's a good idea, whatever. But I wonder why they came to like, why not just have a sink be a separate thing?
Why isn't that more of a thing in public restrooms?
What
Also,
have a
it's
toilet?
a
Have
sanitation
have
thing.
A, have a,
Yeah, it's
You want
probably
to
a
have the
sanitation
cleaning
thing.
area further away from the shitting area.
Yeah, you're getting clean.
Yeah, but I mean, like you're
Well-
you're technically shitting right next to the sink. Like that's probably an issue.
You're
in
already
like a,
shitting next to the sink.
But
Yeah,
in a
but literally
public
it's like 5
thing,
feet
there's
from
like
it.
stalls.
Well,
away
what's
from
that
it
going to
and
matter?
stuff.
That's going to make a lot of difference in germ
How's it going to
theory.
make any difference?
Because the poop particles will. The poop particles, you
They
see.
don't travel
I've
as
got a little
far.
song for you, Will. I've
They're
got a
not
little
super
song.
duper
play that
mobile.
I have a
fucking
little song to
again.
play for you. Teach you about.
Don't
teach you
play-
about how
Eric, I will
more-
leave. I will leave and you play that song
More
again.
songs about poo poo.
Yeah, you better fucking
I've
hit
got
that
a-
exit button real goddamn quick. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the show, folks. Thank you for listening to the Anything Cast. I'm Patrick.
I'm Eric.
Remember to go poop. I'm Will.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
pooping
we'll,
is important.
We'll see you next time.